And welcome back to St. Ferial Island in Prairie du Chien. We're at Dillman Memorial Field for the second half of our quadruple header. We are featuring the winners from last night's games as Gays Mill is set to take on the Stratford Tigers. Stratford will be the away team. Gays Mills will be home, and we will listen in on the pregame festivities and the starting lineups for both teams.
First for the visiting Stratford Tigers. At shortstop, number 8, Riley Spindler. In left field, number 45, Jack Remus. Catching, number 3, Brady Bird. Pitching, number 2, Drew Day. Third baseman, number 4, Drew Bloom. Second baseman, number 7, Colton House. And first base, number 9, Gaden Stuber. In right field, number 19, Tim Kennedy. In center field, number 20, Matthew Shanefu. The coaching staff, Drew Spade, Kurt Smith, Scott Bowman, and Josh Swanton. And now for the home team, the Grizzlies, Gays Mill. Center fielder, number 6, Sawyer Steluka. The shortstop, number 4, Landry Steluka. Third baseman, number 1, Gage Wall. Left fielder, number 17, Cooper Womack. Second baseman, number 10, Jax Wall. The DH, number 8, Miles Candler. The catcher, number 3, Caden Roberts. The first base, number 11, Zach Bender. Right fielder, number 2, Jack Gallagher. And the pitcher, number 0, Jackson Concha. The Grizzlies are coached by Brandon Shepard and Adam Stemmer. At this time, we ask everyone to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
It is officially time for baseball. Just after 4 o'clock on Driftless Sports Network. Tyler Dictanis with you. Our American Legion postseason baseball on Driftless Sports Network is presented by Sups and fueled by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien. Gaze Mills is the home team. You heard the player introductions just a moment ago. And we are just closing in on the first pitch between Gaze Mills and Stratford, both winners yesterday. Gaze Mills got the win yesterday against Horicon, winning 3-2. And Stratford won in 6th inning against Athens, 18-5. Winner advances on. The loser will have another game tomorrow morning. Loser of this game will play in the 11:30 game. And the loser of the game that follows this one will play in the 9 o'clock game. The winners of this game and the game between Little Chute and Westby Coon Valley will play each other in the middle game tomorrow. Around 5 o'clock, I believe, is what the first pitch is tentatively for that one. Leading off for Stratford will be Riley Spindler, Jack Remus, and Brady Berg. As Jackson Konachek takes the mound
On the bump for the Grizzlies, number 0,
for the Gaze Mills Grizzlies in the outfield. From left to right, it's Cooper Lummis, Sawyer Steluka, and Jack Gallagher, and then from third to first, Gage Wall, Landry Steluka, Jax Wall, and Zach Bender, as the first pitch is ball 1. And we are off and running at 4:05 p.m. on St. Ferial Island in Prairie du Chien. The second pitch is a ball as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Konachek throwing to Riley Spindler, ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk right out of the gate. Puts a base runner on for Stratford. Base on balls for Riley Spindler, and now Jack Remus coming up to the plate. Jack Remus, one of the players to earn the DSN Player of the Game chain from last night's game. Remus starting in left field today. Showing bunts, pulls it back. And thinking about throwing to first was Caden Roberts, but he's going to hang on to the ball, throw it back to the pitcher. Count is 0-1 on Jack Remus. Riley Spindler, the runner at first. And a strike and a throw back to first base. Runner gets back in time. No balls, 2 strikes on Jack Remus, the left fielder. Kind of check, looks at the runner at first, now deals, and that misses outside, ball 1. "81 degrees, the game time temperature here in Prairie du Chien. Sunny day, some clouds in the sky, but the field is sun splashed. A little bit on the humid side. As the ball misses high and out to make the count 2-2. Earlier today, we saw Horicon beat Athens 5-0. And this one hit to deep right field. That one carrying, and it's over the head of Jack Gallagher. It'll be at least a double. Throw back to the infield, and the runners will hold at second and third. Jack Remus with a double, and 2 runners in scoring position for Stratford with nobody out. As the Tigers continuing their scorching hot offense from yesterday. Again, scoring 18 runs against Athens yesterday.
Catcher number 3, Brady Berg.
And now Brady Berg coming up to the plate. He had a 3-run home run in the first inning yesterday against Athens. And he's got a big bat. Thinks about swinging, but pulls back. Count is 1-0. Spindler, the runner at third. Remus, the runner at second. And Berg lifts this one into right field. Gallagher jumping and makes the catch. It'll be a sacrifice fly and an RBI as Spindler scores from third. And it's 1-0. Stratford in front of Gaze Mills.
Number 2, Drew Gay.
Remus moves to third on the throw. So 1 on, 1 out. And here comes number 2, Drew Gage. And this one hit to center field, and making the catch is Sawyer Steluka. He's going to throw it back home, and the runner's going to be safe. Another sacrifice fly RBI. So it's 2-0 Stratford in front with 2 away.
Third baseman number 4.
And Drew Bloom coming up to the plate, the third baseman for the Stratford Tigers. First pitch, skipped in the dirt for ball 1. Very productive outs for Stratford to open things up. 2 runs on 1 hit. Pair of sacrifice flies driving 2 RBIs. And the 1-0 pitch finds the strike zone in the lower third. 1 ball, 1 strike. As the lefty Konachek set to deal. That one skipped in the dirt. Count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. Drew Bloom, the lefty, awaiting the 2-1 pitch. Looks at ball 3 downstairs. And Jackson Konachek in danger of walking a batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the 3-1. And that misses inside for ball 4. Base on balls for Drew Bloom. Brings on number 7, the second baseman, Colton Haupt.
Second baseman, number 7, Colton Haupt.
Haupt a ready batter. Starting at second base today. Runner takes off, swing and a miss for a strike. Throw to second, and the runner's out. Drew Bloom caught stealing, and that will end the inning. Two runs on one hit. No errors. And nobody left on base. Through half an inning, it's Stratford 2, Gaze Mills nothing. The Grizzlies up to bat next on American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. Game presented by Sups.com. Fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Sups.com. Use promo code DSN online or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. Also by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor. Players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien and refuel after the game. And tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network.
On the hill for Stratford, number 2, Drew Gage.
Drew Gage warming up for Stratford. And the defense for him in the outfield, it's Remus, Shanefoos, and Cavadini. And then from third to first, Bloom, Spindler, Haupt, and Stuber. Brady Berg catching for the starting pitcher, Drew Gage. Sawyer Stuluka, Landry Stuluka, and Gage Wall are due up for the Grizzlies, trailing 2-0. Again, 2 runs on 1 hit for the Stratford Tigers in the top half of the first inning. Game also brought to you by the Frugal Floozies, helping you find the best deals on everything from fashion to everyday essentials. If you love saving money and still looking great, they've got you covered. Check them out on Facebook.
Leading off the Grizzlies, number 6, Sawyer Stuluka.
Sawyer Stuluka with a couple practice swings, and he will lead off the home half of the first inning. A lot of chatter coming from the Gaze Mills dugout. First pitch in there for a strike. And the 0-1, hard hit ball, center field. And that'll be caught on the run by Shanefoos. What a catch.
Shortstop, number 4, Landry Stuluka.
Brings up Landry Stuluka, the starting shortstop for the Grizzlies. Lefty batter. And now a warning to the Gaze Mills dugout. Chatter seems to be a little excessive. First pitch to Stuluka is going to miss the strike zone for ball 1. And the 1-0, foul back to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike on Landry Stuluka. 1 out, nobody on. Gaze Mills trailing 2-0 in the bottom half of the first inning. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. He went through. That's going to be strike 2. Two Stulukas and 2 Walls on the team for Gaze Mills. Stuluka Goes to school at North Crawford High School in Soldiers Grove, and a chopper over to third base, and that's going to be an out. Great job by Bloom, getting the ball to Stuber for the 5-3. Brings up Gage Wall, the starting third baseman. Gage Wall from Seneca High School. And the first pitch misses low for ball one. If Gage Wall reaches base, Cooper Lomas is on deck. And Gage Wall has to spin away from that inside pitch to make the count 2-0. And the 2-0, that one inside again. As Gage Wall has to hop away from that inside pitch. Count is 3-0. And that's in there for a strike. As Gage Wall doesn't even flinch at that pitch. (3-1). A blooper into left center field, and that will drop for a base hit. Gage Wall with a 2-out single. One on and 2 out.
Number 17, Cooper Lomas.
And now Cooper Lomas, the cleanup hitter, steps in. Gage checking the runner at first. Gage Wall is the runner. Drew Gage is the pitcher. There's two Gages in play. Count is 0-1 to Cooper Lomas. And Gage trying to get Gage Wall out at first. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. Another hard hit ball. Scooped up by Haupt. Throw to first in time for the 4-3 groundout. No runs, one hit, no errors, one left on. And we've completed one inning at Dillman Memorial Field in Prairie du Chien. This 19U Class A State Baseball Tournament matchup between Stratford and Gaze Mills. Stratford in front 2-0 heading into the second. Today's game is brought to you by Bappy, headquartered in Gaze Mills. Bappy has been designing and manufacturing innovative HVAC sensors and building automation solutions since 1993. A longtime partner in the Southwest Wisconsin community, Bappy is also a great place to build a career and is often looking for talented people to join its team. Learn more about Bappy and current employment opportunities at BappyHVAC.com. Also proudly sponsored by Oak Mountain General Store in Gaze Mills. From Oak Mountain Auto, Oak Mountain Outdoors to Oak Mountain Coffee, you'll find ASC certified quality auto care, outdoor gear, and all your favorite coffee choices and more. Plan a trip to Gaze Mills and visit Oak Mountain General Store to experience everything they have to offer. Colton Haupt, Caden Stuber, and Tim Cavadini due up. And the first pitch is a ball to Colton Haupt, the second baseman. Swing and a miss, strike one. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. And this one popped up over the backstop. Count goes to 1-2. Colton Haupt out of the box, now steps back in. Behind him the count 1-2 on Jackson Konachek. And the 1-2. Fastball misses high. The 2-2 upstairs for ball 3, and the count goes full on the leadoff batter, Colton Haupt. The payoff and a hard hit ball, deep left field. That one's got some carry to it, and that drops for a base hit just inside the left field line. It'll be a stand-up double for Colton Haupt.
First baseman, number 9, Caden Stieber.
And now it's the first baseman, Caden Stieber. Apparently we've been saying it wrong the entire time. And Stieber looks at ball 1. That's what we get for asking coaches for name pronunciations. Sometimes they don't get it right. 1-0, and that one's upstairs for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes on Caden Stieber. And that one skipped in the dirt, and Roberts loses the ball. And Haupt will advance to third. So Haupt gets a double and then a stolen base. He's 90 feet away. A 3-0 count in the Mountain Conference for the Grizzlies. While Gaze Mills talks it over, we'll tell you that our game is brought to you by .08. If your beverage doesn't have personality, you're doing it wrong. .08 serves handcrafted mocktails made with fresh ingredients and zero alcohol. Perfect for game day, family events, or whenever you just want something that tastes amazing. Find .08 on Facebook and Instagram to see where you can find them next. .08, Mocked AF, no proof, just vibes. And by NG Coffee House, a cozy small town cafe where caffeine, cliffhangers, and community meet. Grab a latte, find a seat, and follow your next great story at NG Coffee House in Bloomington. Also by UW Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, and so do careers through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities. UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplat.edu/win. And we have a pitching change already for the Gaze Mills Grizzlies as Sam Gallagher warms up. Jackson Konachek, through one complete inning, has allowed 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and no strikeouts.
Number 5, Sam Gallagher.
And the adjustment that we see is Brody Ray goes out to right field in place of Jack Gallagher. That's the only other change that we see in the lineup besides Sam Gallagher coming into the pitcher's spot. And we'll see if there's any adjustments to the batting order. As the first pitch.
Right fielder, number 19.
For Gallagher is a hit by pitch. Or excuse me, it was a ball 4. And snap throw to third after the pitch. Count is 1-0. Number 19, Kim Cavadini. Showing bunt, pitch is low. Did he go through? I say he got it back in time. Count is 2-0. To a pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Runners at the corners for Stratford, leading 2-0. Top half of the second inning. Lefty Gallagher throws the 3-0. And that gets the outer third of the strike zone for strike 1. 3-1 count. That's in the dirt for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Stratford. A double followed by a pair of walks loads the bases with nobody out. And Caden Roberts is going to talk things over with Sam Gallagher. There's 2 Gallaghers on the team as well. Jack Gallagher, one of our players of the game in Gaze Mills' win over Horicon yesterday. Bases loaded, nobody out. Matt Shane Foose coming to the plate and lifts this one into left field. And it will be caught by Cooper Lomas. He'll throw it back to the infield. A great throw to hold the runner's put. Tried to go for the sacrifice fly to Shane Foose, but it's going to go down as an F7. Didn't get deep enough. Base is still loaded with 1 out, and we go back to the top of the order with Riley Spindler. He was walked in the first inning. And the first pitch, called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Gallagher going to step off the mound. Time called. Riley Spindler digging his cleats back in the box. The 0-2 misses outside. A great stop by Roberts. Could have been big trouble. But Roberts able to haul that one in before it goes to the backstop and potentially scoring a run. And the 1-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Big strikeout for Sam Gallagher. Base is still loaded.
Left fielder number 45, Jack Remus.
Brings up Jack Remus. He had a double back in the first. And pops this one up. Over to second base. And Jack's wall makes the catch, but he collides with the right fielder, Brody Ray. And that'll end the inning. So Gaze Mills gets out of a big-time jam, had the bases loaded with nobody out, and they find a way to get out of it. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, and 3 left on. Through an inning and a half. Stratford 2, Gaze Mills nothing. American Legion postseason baseball on Driftless Sports Network is presented by Sups. Sups.com, fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Sups.com. Use promo code DSN online or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. And by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor, players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. And by UW Platteville, big plays start with preparation and so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Tyler Dictanis with you on Driftless Sports Network. Third game of the day, seventh game of the tournament. We got one more tonight with Little Chute taking on Westby Coon Valley. We'll have that one here as well. And 5 games scheduled tomorrow. And we'll kind of keep tabs on what happens on Tuesday because it appears there might be some rain in the forecast. Coming up on Tuesday, we already had a day missed because of the rain on Friday. As Jack Swall back in the plate, swings and misses at the first pitch for strike one. And the 0-1. Jack Swall takes strike two. Jack Swall scored the go-ahead and ultimate winning run for Gaze Mills yesterday in the win against Horicon. And a slow roller over to second base. Helped with the scoop, throw to first in time. Tough play to make for Colton Haupt. Running full speed, scooping the ball and tossing it over to first in time. One away. Now it'll be Miles Candler, the DH, batting in place of the pitcher. First pitch in there for a strike. Starting pitcher was Jackson Konachek. The new pitcher is Sam Gallagher. The 0-1 in there for a strike. The 0-2, hard hit ball. Haupt will try to field this one. Loses his footing momentarily, but throws to first, and that's in time for the out. Colton Haupt earning his keep at second base. Puts two away, and now Caden Roberts, the catcher for Gaze Mills, stepping up to the dish. And Roberts backs away from that pitch inside for ball one. And Caden Roberts saying it hit him on the wrist, and the umpire says it did. So a hit by pitch puts Caden Roberts on base. Extending the inning for Gaze Mills with Zach Bender coming up to the plate. It looks like Brady Berg, the catcher, adjusting something on his catcher's gear. Maybe getting his sunglasses readjusted.
First baseman, number 11, Zach Bender.
Now here comes Zach Bender. Caden Roberts, the runner at first. Stratford 2, Gaze Mills nothing. We're in the bottom of the second inning with 2 out. And the pitch. Inside, ball 1. The 1-0 swing and a miss. Strike 1. Couldn't keep up to that fastball. Zach Bender at the plate. Jack Gallagher on deck for the Grizzlies. And that hits him in the shoulder. Back-to-back hit by pitches. With 2 runners on with 2 outs. And we'll see Jack Gallagher with an at-bat in the second inning.
Now batting right fielder, number 18, Brody Ray.
Excuse me, Brody Ray now in the game. And Brody Ray ducks away from ball one. Brody Ray taking over in right field for Jack Gallagher. That came after the pitching change. And the 1-0, that hits him. 3 hit by pitches in a row with 2 outs, loads the bases. And now this game gets a whole lot more interesting with Sawyer Steluka coming up to the plate. Drew Gage having a mound conference with his Tiger teammates. And while they sort things out, we'll tell you that our game is brought to you by Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. And my Wood Law Firm, serving you in Fenimore and Boscobel. For all your legal matters, Wood Law Firm in Fenimore and Boscobel. Now Drew Gage trying to dig out of this hole that he caused. 3 straight hit by pitches, loads the bases with 2 outs. And Steluka chops this one on the third base side, and it's going to be just foul. Could have been a big-time play for Sawyer Steluka, but everyone goes back to their respective bases. Count is 0-1. Gage with the nod. The 0-1 offering upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Drew Berg steps off the rubber for a moment. Base runners reset. And another brief timeout called. This one called by Steluka. He'll step back into the box. Huge moment in the game for Gaze Mills. Bases loaded, 2 out, trailing 2-0. And time called once again. Sawyer Steluka 0 for 1, flew out to center field. And he takes ball 2 high. And the 2-1, this one fouled over the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drew Gage's pitch count now up to 30. And that one's high. Ball 3. Bases loaded, full count, 2 outs. Big pitch coming up for Drew Gage. The payoff, swung on and missed for strike 3. A big strikeout after hitting 3 straight batters. Gaze Mills leaves him stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors, 3 left aboard. Let's go to the third. 2-0 Stratford in front of Gaze Mills in our 19U Class A State Baseball Tournament matchup on Driftless Sports Network. Big moments deserve to be remembered, and GX3 Media captures the action, emotion, and atmosphere of local sports throughout Wisconsin's Coulee region. Follow Nate Beyer and GX3 Media on Facebook and browse the latest galleries at gx3media.smugmug.com. And also sponsored by Sports World and Prairie du Chien as your local sporting goods store. Sports World has you covered with everything from sporting equipment and custom team uniforms to screen printing and embroidery. Whether you're gearing up for the season or outfitting an entire team, stop into Sports World and Prairie du Chien and see how they can help. Also by Subway in Prairie du Chien. Whether you're grabbing lunch, dinner, or a bite after the game, Subway has your favorite freshly made sandwiches, wraps, salads, and more. Now open until 10 p.m., there's even more time to stop in and enjoy a meal. Visit Subway in Prairie du Chien today or order online at subway.com. Brady Berg, Drew Gage, and Drew Bloom due up for the Stratford Tigers, leading 2-0. The line score through 2 complete innings, 2 runs on 2 hits for Stratford. No runs on 1 hit for Gaze Mills. Sam Gallagher at 12 pitches.
Number 3, Brady Berg.
For those wondering, the Angels lead the Milwaukee Brewers 3-0. And that's a hit by pitch. Brady Berg gets plunked.
The pitcher, number 2, Drew Gage.
Brings up Drew Gage. Now Drew Gage comes up to the plate and Berg slides back to first base in time. And the first pitch misses the zone for ball 1. And that pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Drew Gage. Second batter in the order. Brady Berg on base after being hit by a pitch. And another pickoff attempt, and Berg gets back in time. And another throw to first base after the pitch. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one misses high, ball 3. The 3-1 hard hit ball to left center field. That drops for a base hit for Drew Gage. A hit by pitch and a single. Puts runners at first and second with nobody out in the top of the third. And a courtesy runner for Stratford, as Tyler Goldback will run the bases for the pitcher, Drew Gage. Brings up Drew Bloom. Was walked in the first inning and was caught stealing. Showing bunt, pulls it back. And Caden Roberts throw to second. And he's under the tag. Brady Berg gets back in time. Roberts a little hesitation before throwing it. And the Grizzlies infielders going to have a chat with runners at first and second and a 1-0 count on Drew Bloom. Colton Haupt on deck. Gives us a chance to tell you that our game is brought to you by Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien. Serving up a summer deal worth bringing home. Get $8.99 summer selects now through Labor Day. Pick up a fresh made-to-order take-and-bake pizza and enjoy it hot from your own oven whenever you're ready. Visit Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien or order online at papamurphys.com. 2 on, nobody out. 2-0 lead for the Stratford Tigers. Tigers are the road team in the top half of the third inning. A 1-0 count and a slow rolling bunt. Throw to third for the force out. The runner's out. So Drew Bloom bunts into a fielder's choice, and it gets the lead runner out at third. And now here comes Colton Haupt. He doubled and stole a base back in the second. And Haupt takes ball one.
Second baseman number 7, Colton Haupt.
The 1-0. And this one lifted into shallow center. That will be caught by Steluka. And the runners hold at first and second, 2 away.
First baseman number 9, Caden Stever.
Brings up the first baseman, Caden Steber. Walked in the second inning. First pitch in there for a strike. And that one misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caden Steber, Tim Cavadini on deck for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Sam Gallagher with a windup in the delivery, and that's low and inside. Or outside, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tyler Goldback, the runner at second. Drew Bloom, the runner at first for the Stratford Tigers. The 2-2 pitch. Going to be a called strike 3. Got him at the knees. Caden Steber strikes out looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Midway through the third inning. Stratford 2, Gaze Mills nothing. Grizzlies coming up to bat next on American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. Thank you to Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor. Players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. At mysups.com, fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at sups.com. Use promo code DSN online or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. Our play of the game today brought to you by UW Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, and so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Checking in on the box score as Gage has pitched 2 innings, has allowed 1 hit, did not walk anyone based on balls, but threw 3 hit by pitches and has 1 strikeout on his stat line. And the first pitch to Landry Stoluka is ball 1.
Shortstop number 4, Landry Stoluka.
Landry Stoluka grounded out 5-3 back in the first and takes strike 1. Drew Gage painting that low inside corner. The 1-1. This one fouled off, and that's going to ricochet off the ankle of Landry Stoluka, and that one looked like it hurt. It's going to take a moment to catch his breath and walk that one off. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. On leadoff batter, Landry Stoluka, followed by Gage Wall and Cooper Lomas. And while Landry Stoluka is being tended to, Taylor Game is brought to you by the Frugal Floozies, helping you find the best deals on everything from fashion to everyday essentials. If you love saving money and still looking great, they've got you covered. Check them out on Facebook. Also by NG Coffee House, a cozy small town cafe where caffeine, cliffhangers, and community meet. Grab a latte, find a seat, and follow your next great story at NG Coffee House in Bloomington. It appears Landry Stoluka is going to stay in the game after fouling off a ball off his ankle. And the 1-2 pitch from Drew Gage fouled off. Count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winner of this game takes on the winner of the game that follows us between Little Chute and Westby Coon Valley. First pitch for that game set around 7 o'clock. And that one misses the zone upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, just missing. The 2-2. And this one fouled off. Say he made contact. Wasn't a drop third strike. So Landry Stoluka back in the box with a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Third baseman number 1, Gage Wall.
Drew Gage strikes out both Stolukas, and now Gage Wall coming up to the plate. Gage Wall had a single back in the first inning. And takes strike 1. And this is popped up. It'll go over the backstop. Count goes to no balls, 2 strikes on Gage Wall. The 0-2, just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drew Gage's pitch count now up to 43 as this one lifted back to the pitcher, and Gage will make the catch on his own. Two away. Brings up Cooper Lomas. Grounded out 4-3 back in the first.
Cooper Lomas.
Cooper Lomas, the lefty batter, awaiting the first pitch from Drew Gage. First pitch. At the knees for strike 1. And the 0-1 foul back. Runs the count to 0-2. If Cooper Lomas reaches base, Jack Swall is standing on deck. He's 0 for 1. 0-2 pitch. Just missed outside. One ball, two strikes, swung on and missed for strike three. Strikeout, pop out, strikeout. The Grizzlies are retired in order. In the bottom of the third inning, we head to the fourth. Still 2-0. Stratford in front of Gaze Mills on American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. If your beverage doesn't have personality, you're doing it wrong. .08 serves handcrafted mocktails made with fresh ingredients and zero alcohol. Perfect for game day, family events, or whenever you just want something that tastes amazing. Find .08 on Facebook and Instagram to see where you can find them next. .08, Mocked AF, no proof, just vibes. Also proudly sponsored by Bappy, headquartered in Gaze Mills. Bappy has been designing and manufacturing innovative HVAC sensors and building automation solutions since 1993. A longtime partner in the Southwest Wisconsin community, Bappy is also a great place to build a career and is often looking for talented people to join its team. Learn more about Bappy and current employment opportunities at bappyhvac.com. Tyler Dictanis with you on Driftless Sports Network. Head to the top of the fourth inning. 2-0 lead for Stratford. Both runs coming in the top half of the first inning. We've been scoreless since. Fun one so far. And the third game of the day, seventh game of the tournament. One more game today and 5 on the schedule tomorrow. First game tomorrow will be at 9 o'clock. And the first pitch of the final game set for 7:30 p.m. So it'll be a long, long day here at Dillman Memorial Field tomorrow. Team that wins advances in the winner's bracket. The loser will have another chance to stay alive in this double elimination format.
Right fielder number 19, Tim Cavadini.
Tim Cavadini at the plate. He was walked. And swings and misses at strike one. Thank you for watching along on DSN's YouTube channel or Facebook Live. If you're so inclined, scan the QR code in the lower left corner of the stream to support DSN and support all of our sponsors who are helping us bring American Legion Baseball to you. Apparently looks to be all over the state of Wisconsin. Seeing the views starting to climb up on the YouTube side. The 0-2. In there for a called strike three. One away. Cavadini strikes out. Brings up Matt Shanefoos, the center fielder. Flew out to left field back in the second inning in his only at bat. And this one fouled off down the left field line. The 0-1 to Shanefoos, and Shanefoos swings and misses at strike two. No balls, 2 strikes on Matt Shanefoos. The offering from Gallagher swung on and missed. 3 straight strikeouts for Gallagher.
Shortstop number 8, Riley Spindler.
And then we go back to the top of the order with Riley Spindler. He was walked in the first inning, struck out in the second. And this one fouled off for a strike. Sam Gallagher now up to 34 pitches on the game. Taking over the starting pitcher, Jackson Konachek. And that one misses outside for ball one. One. High and out for ball two. Swing and a miss, strike two. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes on Riley Spindler. The pitch. Grounder over to short, fielded by Landry Stluka, throws to first in time for the out. Strikeout, strikeout, ground out. The Tigers are retired in order in the top of the 4th. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning with Stratford hanging on to a 2-0 lead on the Gaze Mills Grizzlies. Gaze Mills up to bat next on American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Subs. Also proudly sponsored by Oak Mountain General Store in Gaze Mills. From Oak Mountain Auto, Oak Mountain Outdoors to Oak Mountain Coffee, you'll find ASC certified quality auto care, outdoor gear, and all your favorite coffee choices and more. Plan a trip to Gaze Mills and visit Oak Mountain General Store to experience everything they have to offer. Also sponsored by Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. Whether you need business cards, banners, signs, or other printed materials, Supreme Graphics is your local source for all your printing needs. Visit Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. By Breckler Insurance Group, for all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. And by Wood Law Firm, serving you in Fenimore and Boscobel for all your legal matters. Wood Law Firm in Fenimore and Boscobel. Drew Gage continuing his warm-up pitches as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Jax Wall, Miles Candler, and Caden Roberts are due up for the Gaze Mills Grizzlies. Line score reads 2 runs on 3 hits for Stratford, no runs on 1 hit for Gaze Mills. The only hit for Gaze Mills came from a Gage Wall single back in the 1st inning. Jax Wall, the man who scored the go-ahead / winning run for the Gaze Mills Grizzlies yesterday against Horicon, comes up to the box. He's 0 for 1, grinding out 4-3 in his last at bat. First pitch. Catches the lower third of the strike zone for strike 1. And the 0-1. Slapped over to the shortstop. Throw to first. Is in time for the out. Great play by Spindler. Jack Swall goes down 6-3. Brings up Miles Candler. Miles Candler grounded out 4-3 in his last at bat. And takes strike 1. And this one will be a fair ball on the third base side. Great stop at the third baseman. Bloom across the diamond, and it's in time for the out. A tough 5-3 ground out. A great defensive play by Bloom at third. Able to snag it, turn around, make the throw, and get the runner out in time. 2 away. And a strike 1 to Caden Roberts. He was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. The 7, 8, 9 hitters all hit by pitch by Gage. And the 0-1 pitch misses the zone to make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's low for ball 2. This one lifted to left field, and it's going to go out of play. Keaton Roberts with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. And that one fouled off the umpire's face mask. Count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caden Roberts stepping back into the box after Brady Berg with a delayed throwback to the pitcher. And the 2-2 pitch is lifted up. Third base side. And it will be caught by the shortstop, Spindler, to end the inning. Ground out, pop out. Grizzlies go down in order in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the fifth inning. Fast-moving ball game, 2-0. Stratford in front of Gaze Mills. American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network is presented by Sups. Also brought to you by Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. Whether you need business cards, banners, signs, or other printed materials, Supreme Graphics is your local store for all your printing needs. Visit Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. And big moments deserve to be remembered. GX3 Media captures the action, emotion, and atmosphere of all local sports throughout Wisconsin's Coulee region. Follow Nate Beyer and GX3 Media on Facebook and browse the latest galleries at gx3media.smugmug.com. Also brought to you by Sports World in Prairie du Chien as your local sporting goods store. Sports World has you covered with everything from sporting equipment and custom team uniforms to screen printing and embroidery. Whether you're gearing up for the season or outfitting an entire team, stop into Sports World in Prairie du Chien and see how they can help. Top of the fifth inning coming up for the Stratford Tigers at the plate. Jack Remus, Brady Berg, and Drew Gage do up the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Sam Gallagher still on the mound for the Grizzlies. Sam Gallagher has pitched 3 complete innings, has allowed 1 hit, 1 walk with 4 strikeouts. As the pitching has been really good for the Gaze Mills Grizzlies during this postseason run. They've won a lot of close games, but they've been low-scoring games. Most of their victories coming with a 3-2 final score. And the first pitch of the inning is a called strike at the knees on Jack Remus. Remus is 1 for 2, had a double in the first inning and popped out to second base in the second. Takes ball 1 downstairs. And the 1-1 looks at that one outside, ball 2. And the 2-1 lifted, first base side. And Zach Bender will make the catch for the first out.
Catcher, number 3, Brady Berg.
Brady Berg had a sacrifice fly and an RBI in the first inning and was hit by a pitch in the third. He's 0 for 0, but still productive. Berg has a big bat. We saw that with the 3-run home run that he had yesterday. And looks at strike 1 at the knees. Great movement on that pitch by Gallagher. You know one? That one skipped in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike on Brady Berg. Drew Gage in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. The 1-1 offering. Misses the zone. Ball 2. The 2-1 from Gallagher. Grounder over to second base. Jack Swall with the play. Throw to first in time for the out.
2, Drew Gage.
Brings up Drew Gage. He had a sacrifice fly RBI and a single. Officially 1 for 1 on the game. Looking to help his own cause and extend the inning, and swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. And a blooper to center field for a base hit. And Drew Gage will extend the inning with a 2-out single. Brings up Drew Bloom.
Pitch runner number 13, Tyler Goldback.
Courtesy runner for
Third baseman number 4.
the pitcher Drew Gage. That'll be Tyler Goldback. With Drew Bloom, the third baseman, was walked in the first inning and caught stealing, and then hit into a fielder's choice in the third. He's 0 for 1. And he's hit by a pitch. So runners now at first and second after Drew Bloom gets plunked. Colton Haupt doubled in the second, flew out to center field in the third. He's 1 for 2. Also stole a base. And scored for the Tigers. And this will be grounded foul just beyond third base. Colton Haupt at the plate. Caden Stieber in the on-deck circle. If Colton Haupt finds a way on. But 2 on, 2 out, top of the 5th inning, 2-0 ball game. Stratford in front of the Gaze Mills Grizzlies. 19U Class A State Baseball Tournament, double elimination. Both teams winning their games yesterday. As the 0-1 pitch misses down and out. Both teams will play tomorrow, regardless of the outcome. It's just who will they play. As Gallagher's pitch is popped up and out of play over the Gaze Mills dugout on the third base side. 1 count, or 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And the 1-2 spinning away is Haupt. Slow and inside for ball 2. Two-two pitch skipped in the dirt, and the runners will take off. Runners move over 1 base, and the count is full on Colton Haupt. First base is open. Got the first 2 outs rather easily, but the third out proving to be a struggle for Sam Gallagher. His pitch count now up to 54. Gallagher with the nod and the payoff. This one lifted. The shortstop Landry Saluka calls for it. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and 2 left on board. Midway through the 5th inning, still 2-0. Stratford in front of Gaze Mills. American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network is presented by Subs. Also sponsored by Subway and Prairie du Chien. Whether you're grabbing lunch, dinner, or a bite after the game, Subway has your favorite freshly made sandwiches, wraps, salads, and more. They're open until 10 p.m. There's even more time to stop in and enjoy a meal. Visit Subway and Prairie du Chien today or order online at Subway.com. PapaMurphy's.com. Also brought to you by Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien, serving up a summer deal worth bringing home. Get $8.99 summer selects now through Labor Day. Pick up a fresh, made-to-order take-and-bake pizza and enjoy it hot from your own oven whenever you're ready. Visit Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien or order online at PapaMurphy's.com. Also sponsored by Sups.com. Fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Sups.com. Use promo code DSN online or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. Zach Bender leads things off for the Grizzlies, followed by Brody Ray and Sawyer Steluka. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Gaze Mills. The wrong side on the 2-0 score. First pitch is going to be a strike. And the 0-1. Inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Zach Bender. The 1-1 from Drew Gage downstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Zach Bender hit by a pitch back in the second inning. And misses low for ball 3. And the 3-1 finds the strike zone at the knees. Count goes full, 3-2 on Zach Bender. Payoff pitch. Chop foul on the third base side. We'll do it again. Count stays at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zach Bender strikes out swinging.
Right fielder, number 18, Brody Ray.
Brings up Brody Ray, the right fielder. Also hit by a pitch back in the second inning. As Gage winds up. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike on Brody Ray. And the 0-1 thought about swinging, but misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The only threat that Gaze Mills had was when those 3 hit batters loaded the bases with 2 outs. But Drew Gage able to dig his way out of it, striking out Sawyer Steluka to end the inning. As the next pitch is a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Brody Ray. And the 1-2 misses outside. 2-2 the count. A 2-2. Missed high. Count is full again. Pitch from Gage. Inside, ball 4. The first base on balls issued by Drew Gage. And now that brings up Sawyer Steluka. 0 for 2, flew out to center field in the first inning, struck out in the second. And the first pitch is low for ball 1. The 1-0, hard hit ball, and it's going to be through the glove of Bloom at third base. Sawyer Steluka gets a 1-out single.
Shortstop, number 4.
Puts runners at first and second. And now Landry Steluka 0 for 2. Trying to come through as the order turns over for the third time in the game for Gaze Mills. Sawyer Steluka getting his first hit in his third at bat. Brother Landry trying to do the same. Gage with the offering, swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball pitch by Gage. The 0-1. Grounder over to second base. Houpt goes it to second for the first out. The throw to first is high and offline. So runners at the corners for Gaze Mills. As Steluka grounds into a fielder's choice, and now Gage Wall trying to put Gaze Mills on the board with 2 out. Gage with the offering, and this one, a defensive swing. Throw to first after grounding to Spindler. Gage Wall retired 6-3, and that ends the inning. No runs. 1 hit. No errors, and 2 left on base for the Grizzlies in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the 6th inning with Stratford leading 2-0 on American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network, presented by Subs. Game proudly sponsored by Oakooch Mountain General Store and Gaze Mills. From Oakooch Mountain Auto, Oakooch Mountain Outdoors to Oakooch Mountain Coffee. You'll find ASC certified quality auto care, outdoor gear, and all your favorite coffee choices and more. Plan a trip to Gaze Mills and visit Oakooch Mountain General Store to experience everything they have to offer. Also by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor. Players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. The line score through 5 complete innings. Stratford 2 runs on 4 hits with 1 error. Gaze Mills no runs on 1 hit with no errors. As we head to the 6th.
Number 9,
Caden Stieber will lead it off for the Tigers, followed by Tim Cavadini and Matt Shanefoos, the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the order. First pitch low for ball 1. The 1-0, this one hit and through the glove of Landry Steluka into left field. Caden Stieber with a seeing eye single.
Right fielder, number 19, Tim Cavadini.
Brings up Tim Cavadini.
Pinch hitter, number 12, Dylan Leverin.
And we have a pinch hitter for Stratford. It's going to be number 12, Dylan Leverins. He was the pitcher for Stratford in yesterday's game against Athens. And this one ripped into center field for a base hit. Leverins ambushes the first pitch. Back-to-back singles for Stratford. 2 on, nobody out. Matt Chainfoos, the next batter, due up. And Tyler Goldbach will be the pinch runner at first base after Leverins gets on base. Now Matthew Chainfoos flew out to left field in the second inning, struck out in the fourth. 0 for 2 on the game. There's more lineup adjustments being made by Stratford. Chainfoos coming up to the plate. Has runners at first and second with nobody out. Top of the sixth inning in a 2-run ball game. And now Coach Shepard talking things over with the home plate umpire. I'm not quite sure what the conversation is about. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the changes that Stratford made. I think the question is whether or not Goldbach can be the pinch runner, as he had been the courtesy runner beforehand. And it appears everything's back in order, so we'll resume play. Stieber, the runner at second. Goldbach, the runner at first for Stratford. Chainfoos at the plate. First pitch. And a drop bunt, scooped up by the pitcher. Throw to third, and that's way offline. Stieber will score, and Stratford now has a 3-run lead on the throwing error by Gallagher. Chainfoos with a great bunt forced Gallagher to make a decision. Gallagher threw it to third, and the throw was completely off target. And it's 3-0, Stratford in front. Brings up Riley Spindler. And Spindler takes ball 1. Now Caden Roberts going to have a chat with Gallagher on the mound. Thanks again to our sponsors at UW-Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, and so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW-Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Want to pick out the UW-Platteville play of the game, as well as our Subs.com player of the game once everything is settled. The 1-0. Going to be a called strike. Throw back to third, and the runner's back in time. And Spindler looks at ball 2 in the dirt. 2-1. Skipped in the dirt, ball gets away. Go back, charging towards home, sliding, and he's safe under the tag. Ball gets poked away. Shane Foose reaches third. And it's 4-0. Stratford extending the lead in the top of the sixth. So a pass ball brings a run home. And now the Grizzlies with another Mound Conference. As Sam Gallagher going to have the ball taken out of his hands, and we'll see who Coach Shepard gives the ball to pitch the rest of the way for the Grizzlies. It appears to be Brody Ray coming in from right field. And while the Grizzlies get their new pitcher warmed up, we'll thank all of our sponsors again at Sups, Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien, UW Plantville, the Frugal Floozies, NG Coffee House in Bloomington, .08, Dappy and Gaze Mills, Okootch Mountain Outdoors, and Okootch Mountain General Store, Supreme Graphics in Prairie du Chien, Breckler Insurance Group in Fenimore, Wood Law Firm in Fenimore and Boscobel, GX3 Media, Sports World in Prairie du Chien, Subway in Prairie du Chien, and Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien. For nothing, our score here with a 3-1 count to Riley Spindler. Earlier today, we saw Prairie du Chien lose to Campbellsport in an elimination game, 4-3. Campbellsport stays alive. And Horicon got a 5-0 win over Athens. Reed Vorlob, the pitcher for Horicon, recorded a no-hitter. Had 10 strikeouts and 1 walk. Also had a 2-run home run to earn our subs player of the game in that matchup. So both Athens and Prairie du Chien have been eliminated in the tournament. Again, in this game, the loser still has a shot as the double elimination format is still in play. And Brody Ray's first pitch, that one skipped in the dirt. Shane Foose takes off. He slides to home plate, and it's 5-0. Stratford in front. Base on balls for Riley Spindler. He's standing at first base. Brings up Jack Remus.
Left fielder number 45, Jack Remus.
Remus is 1 for 3. Had a double back in the first inning. And looks at ball 1 outside. When it was low, back to first base on the throw. Runners back in time. Spindler had a nice leadoff and had just enough room to get back after the throw. Brady Berg in the on-deck circle for Stratford and another pickoff attempt. Spindler slides back. Showing bunt again is Remus. As Caden Roberts positioning himself to make a throw, but doesn't throw it. Count goes to 3 balls, no strikes. Jack Remus with Brady Berg standing on deck. The 3-0. That's a 4-pitch walk. So Brody Ray walks back-to-back batters with Brady Berg set to swing for the fourth time in the game. Had a sacrifice fly and an RBI in the first inning, hit by a pitch in the third. Grounded out 4-3 in the fifth. He's 0 for 1, but he's been productive and takes strike one inside. And this one powered down the right field line, and that's a base hit. Candler chases it down, throws back to the infield. Runner rounds third, and scoring is Spindler from second base. 6-0 Stratford.
Now batting, the catcher, number 2, Drew Gage.
It's an RBI double for Brady Berg. And now Drew Gage back at the plate. And looks at ball one. Four runs coming in this inning, still no outs. As the count goes to 2-0 on Drew Gage, cleanup hitter and starting pitcher today for the Tigers. And the runner gets back in time. Diving is Remus. Count goes to 3-0. Brody Ray one pitch away from loading the bases with nobody out. But that pitch finds the strike zone to make the count 3-1. Brody Ray stepping off the mound, and now Keenan Roberts wants to have a chat. Remus is the runner at third, Berg the runner at second. Drew Gage at the plate, Drew Bloom on deck. In a 4-run sixth inning, making the score 6-0. Updated line score 6 runs on 7 hits. The 3-1. That's low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. So far, Stratford has 4 runs on 3 hits in this inning. Also 1 error. And we'll have a pinch runner for Stratford as Brandon Schwantes takes over. He's the new runner at first. Brings up Drew Bloom. He's 0 for 1. He was walked in the first inning and caught stealing. Hit into a fielder's choice in the third and was hit by a pitch in the fifth. Takes a big swing and misses at strike 1. And that pitch gets away. Remus charges towards home, and he will score on the pass ball. Another run comes across for Stratford, 7-0. A 5-run sixth inning has opened this game up. 2 runners in scoring position, still no outs. And a chopper over to first base, tagging the base, or they're going to say foul ball. So Drew Bloom still alive. Thought that was a fair ball from our vantage point. But the umpire's right there. And the 1-2. Misses the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 16 pitches for Brody Ray. Still hasn't recorded an out. Here we see Westby Coon Valley warming up just beyond the right field line. We'll see them in our next game. DSN taking on Little Chute as the 2-2 pitch misses low and away. Count goes full, 3-2. And another conference coming up for Gaze Mills. As this 6th inning really getting away from the Grizzlies. 5 runs coming across. Couple throwing errors led to runs coming in. 5 runs on 3 hits in this inning. In a 7-0 ball game, Gaze Mills hasn't been able to find the offense at all in this one. Held to just 1 hit on this game. And that was all the way back in the 1st inning. It's been a strong pitching performance today by Drew Gage, the pitcher for Stratford. Drew Bloom at the plate with a full count. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. The payoff pitch misses away. Bases are loaded once again with nobody out.
Second baseman, number 7, Colton Houck.
And Colton Houck will be the 9th batter faced in this inning for Gaze Mills. Still nobody out. First pitch is a strike. Just learned that Little Chute will be the home team in the matchup against Westby Coon Valley. And that one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that pitch in the dirt, and a great stop by Caden Roberts. Everyone stays put on the base paths. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Caden Steeper in the on-deck circle, looking for his 2nd plate appearance of this inning. Two-one. Upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike. As Brody Ray in danger of walking in a run. 3-1, chop foul. And that makes the count full. Colton Houck trying to be the 9th batter in a row to reach base for Stratford. And he will do so. Ball 4, run is walked in. And the 6th inning continues. Caden Steeber
First baseman, number 9,
coming up to the plate.
Stever.
Singled earlier in the inning. Everyone got on base for Stratford in that inning. Single, single, reached on error. Walk, walk, RBI double. Walk, walk, walk. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike on Caden Steeber. And Steeber looks at ball 2. 27 pitch for Brody Ray in an 8-0 game. And that one misses for ball 3. Count goes to 3 balls, 1 strike. It was a tight ball game up until the top half of the 6th. 6 runs coming across. And the 3-1 catches the outer third of the strike zone. Count is now full. Payoff pitch, launched into left field, and that will be caught by Cooper Lomas. And Schwantes will score from third on the sacrifice fly. Runners stay at first and second. But it's now 9-0, Stratford in front. And this one hit to deep left center field. And losing his hat is Sawyer Steluka, but makes the catch on the run. And now Matt Shanefoos, the 12th batter faced in this inning. Faced by Brody Ray. And Ray's pitch misses high for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch misses outside the zone for ball 2. (2-0) in there for a called strike. And this one fouled back. Makes the count 2-2. And the 2-2 misses the strike zone. Must have missed outside. 3-2 the count. And time called. Have Stratford down for 7 runs on 3 hits in this inning. They have 9 runs on 7 hits in total on the game. Payoff pitch, lined out. A great play by Gage Wall at third base. So after everyone reaches base in the 6th inning, Stieber, Cavadini, and Shanefoos are retired in order. 7 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Midway through the 6th inning, 9-0, Stratford in front. On American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network, presented by Subs. Reminder, our next game coming up at 7 o'clock between Westby Coon Valley and Little Chute, the final game of the day. And then we'll have 5 games tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. and we'll have all 5 games on Driftless Sports Network, culminating on Tuesday with our championship round. First pitch that day scheduled for noon, and if necessary, a second game at 3 o'clock, although weather may play a factor on Tuesday. We'll see what the forecast brings. But the Stratford Tigers have had a strong showing so far in this tournament, winning 18-5 against Athens in 6 innings yesterday, and now shutting out the Gaze Mills Grizzlies 9-0, heading into the home half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder number 17, Cooper Lomas.
Cooper Lomas leads things off, and this one popped up third base side and will be caught by Bloom.
Second baseman number 10, Jax Wall.
Brings up Jax Wall. He's 0 for 2. 4-3 ground out in the second, 6-3 ground out in the fourth. First pitch is a strike. The 0-1. And this one popped up. And this will not be caught, as Drew Bloom tried to chase it down right up along the warning track up against the dugout. The count is no balls, 2 strikes on Jax Wall. Pitch number 79 of the game coming up for Drew Gage. The windup, the pitch, and a called strike 3. Jax Wall strikes out looking. Now we'll see who is at the plate.
Outside number 5, Sam Gallagher.
It's Sam Gallagher at the plate. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Missed outside, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, this one slapped over to second base, scooped up by Halpit, throw to first, turn around, runner safe. And Gallagher legs it out. That was a tough play for Halpit to make, although he almost had it. But the inning is extended, and now Caden Roberts trying to extend it. Just the second hit of the game for Gaze Mills. And that pitch is high and inside for ball 1. Gage's pitch is going to be lined out to Halpit at second base to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We head to the top of the 7th with our score 9-0. Stratford in front of Gaze Mills. American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. Let's do a quick check on what the tournament schedule looks like. Again, Prairie du Chien and Athens have been eliminated after losing the elimination games earlier this morning. Or earlier today, excuse me. The winner of this game plays at 2 o'clock tomorrow. The loser plays at 9 a.m. And the loser will play an elimination game against Campbellsport. So Campbellsport awaiting the loser of this game. And the winner plays on at 2 o'clock, where the winner of this game will play the winner of Westby, Coon Valley, and Little Chute, which comes up next. And we'll have that on DSN. First pitch scheduled for 7 o'clock. We know that Little Chute will be the home team. As we go back to the top of the order for Stratford to lead off the top half of the 7th inning.
Shortstop number 8, Riley Spindler.
Spindler's been walked twice, struck out in the second, and grounded out in the fourth. He's officially 0 for 2. And has 1 ball, 1 strike on this count. And that one misses high, ball 2. It was 2-0 through 5 innings until a 7-run explosion for the Stratford Tigers in the top half of the 6th. Count is now 3-1 on Spindler. And the 3-1 pitch upstairs for ball 4.
Left fielder number 45, Jack Remus.
And now Jack Remus coming back to the plate. Remus doubled in the first, popped out in the second, popped out in the fifth, was walked in the 6th. 1 for 3. And a pickoff attempt as Spindler gets back to first base in time. And the first pitch is a ball. And this one fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nine nothing, top of the 7th inning. 1 on, nobody out. And that one's low, ball 2. Roberts tried to frame that one in the strike zone. Umpire says no. And Remus backs away from ball 3. Three-one pitch. This is inside, ball 4. And the first 2 batters are walked in the inning.
Catcher number 3, Brady Bird.
As a team, the Grizzlies have walked 11 batters on this game and have 4 strikeouts. Brings up Brady Berg, and Berg backs away from strike 1. Brady Berg is 1 for 2. Had an RBI double on his last at bat in the 6th inning. And lifts this one into deep right field. Sam Gallagher will make the catch. Throw back to the infield, and that will move Spindler from second to third. Runners at the corners.
Catcher number 2, Drew Gay.
Brings up Drew Gage. Gage is 2 for 2. Pair of singles. Also had a sac fly RBI and was walked in the 6th. Takes ball 1. And Gage fouls this one off. 1-1 strike. Looking at potential players for our UW Platteville play of the game and our Substack player of the game. Might be Drew Gage, both with his pitching performance, and he's the only player for Stratford to have multiple hits. And believe that's a hit by pitch. Bases loaded once again for Stratford.
Courtesy runner, Braden Schwantes.
And Braden Schwantes will be the courtesy runner for the pitcher, Drew Gage.
Third baseman number 4, Drew Bloom.
Now here comes Drew Bloom. 0 for 1. He's been walked base on balls twice, hit by a pitch in the 5th, and hit into a fielder's choice in the 3rd. So even though it reads 0 for 1, he's been on base 3 times. And that one gets away from Roberts. Spindler charging home, sliding home, and it's 10-0. Stratford continuing to be aggressive. Another pass ball brings in a run. One count on Drew Bloom. In there for a strike. And this one hit to center field. Sawyer Stoluka calling for it. He'll make the catch. Taking up and charging for home is Remus, and he will score. It's 11-0. Sac fly RBI for Drew Bloom.
Second baseman number 7, Colton Holt.
Two runs coming across in the top of the 7th, and this one a hard hit ball into left field for a base hit. Schwantes rounds third. He will score, and that's an RBI double for Colton Haupt. $12-0. Stratford pouring it on. 10 runs combined over the last 2 innings. As Caden Stieber back at the plate, he's 1 for 2. And this one hard hit off the glove of Gage Wall, and no play going to be made as Landry Stoluka couldn't get his grip on the ball to make the throw.
Number 13, Tyler Goldback.
And now Tyler Goldback back at the plate. Pitches inside for ball 1. They do rule that hit as a single for Stieber. And the 1-0 pitch misses high and out for ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch is in the zone for strike 1. And this one lifted into shallow left. And that drops for a base hit. Haupt will score from third. And another RBI single for Tyler Goldback.
Number 20, Matthews, Shameful.
Two on, two out in the top of the seventh. 4 runs coming across in the seventh. That one's high, ball 1. One 0, and this one fouled off. "13 runs on 10 hits is the line score for Stratford. Helped in part by the walks issued by Gaze Mills, 11 walks. And that pitch is ball 2. And the 2-1s follow back. 2-2 the count. I'm at Shane Foose. Shane Foose 0 for 4, looking for his first hit. He did reach on an error in the 6th inning. And hits this one into left center field. And that will be caught on the run by Sawyer Steluka. And the inning comes to an end. For the second inning in a row, Stratford bats through the order. With 4 runs on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Stratford 13, Gaze Mills nothing. And the Grizzlies will send, or at least scheduled to come up, as Zach Bender, Brody Ray, and Sawyer Steluka. We'll see if Gaze Mills changes the lineup to get some bench players some action, as Gaze Mills has only recorded 2 hits on the game. And they trail by 13 runs heading into the bottom of the 7th. They've got 3 outs to work with. We'll figure out our play of the game, brought to you by UW Platteville. I think we've decided that Drew Gage is our player of the game with his pitching performance as well as his performance at the plate. I think it might be the Brady Berg RBI double
First baseman, number 11, Zach
in the
Bender.
6th inning that kind of really got the momentum going for Stratford. As the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one fouled back. It's hard to pick one particular play in this type of game, as most of the runs coming because of the walks that Gaze Mills allowed. Next pitch is the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Zach Bender. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be a called strike 3. Zach Bender strikes out.
Pitcher number 18, Brody Ray.
That brings up Brody Ray.
Batting number 16, John Turner.
And now John Turner will bat in place of Brody Ray in the number 9 spot in the order. His first at bat of the game. Misses downstairs for ball 1. And that one's low for ball 2. It was a 2-0 ball game until we got to the 6th, where Stratford scored 11 combined runs between the 6th and 7th innings. And this one ripped into right field for a base hit. And John Turner records a single.
Number 6, Sawyer Staruka.
Now Sawyer Staluka coming up to bat for the 4th time of the game. You go back to the top of the order for Gaze Mills. And this one lifted to deep left field. And that will be caught by Remus. 2 away. Now Landry Staluka represents the final out for Gaze Mills.
Landry Staluka.
Staluka's 0 for 3. Checked his swing. And it's ball 1. Ball 1 downstairs. Say that 5 times fast. 5-3 ground out in the first inning. Strikeout victim in the 3rd. Fielder's choice in the 5th. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the silver lining for Gaze Mills is that they still have another game tomorrow. Like it's come back here at 9 o'clock. As this one lifted into left center field. And that finds its way to the turf. And there's 2 runners on for Gaze Mills.
Third baseman number 1.
Just like that in this inning, Gaze Mills has doubled their hit total in the game. Brings up Gage Wall. He had the first hit of the game for Gaze Mills. Takes ball 1. And something that we might have to keep our eye on is Drew Gage's pitch count is now at 97. And this one fouled down the left field line. Makes count 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Gage trying to go the distance. With John Turner at second base, Landry Staluka at first. Gage Wall at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. That one's high. And the throw back to first base. Ball gets away. And John Turner moves to 3rd. So Gaze Mills has runners at the corners. And the Grizzlies trying to avoid a shutout. And time called. Gage with pitch number 100 of the game. Runner takes off from first. No throw made. And Landry Staluka steals second base. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Gage Wall chops this one over to short. Spindler fields it, throws to first, and that's the ball game. No runs, 2 hits. No errors and 2 left on base. And your final score, Stratford 13, Gaze Mills nothing.
For tomorrow, 4 o'clock, will be playing at, Gaze Mills will be playing at 9 a.m. versus Campbellsport.
So Gaze Mills versus Campbellsport tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Playing the winner of our next game.
And Stratford awaits the winner of the game that comes up next between Westby Coon Valley and Little Chute.
At 9 a.m. versus Campbellsport, and Stratford at 2 p.m. versus the winner of Game 8.
The final score,
Again, our next game up will be Westby
final
Coon
line score,
Valley
13 runs on 10 hits with 2 errors for Stratford. Gaze Mills, no runs on 4 hits with 1 error. Our player of the game is the pitcher for Stratford, Drew Gage. Drew Gage in 7 complete innings allowed 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts, and also at the plate was 2 for 2. Had 1 RBI and was also walked once. Stratford still undefeated in tournament play, and Gaze Mills will try to get back on the winning track in the game tomorrow at 9 o'clock against Campbellsport. And that'll wrap up our broadcast for game number 3 of the day, game number 7 of the tournament. Stratford, your winner, 13-0 over Gaze Mills. We'll end this stream and we'll come back just before 7 o'clock for the first pitch between Little Chute and Westby Coon Valley. Our final game coming up in just about 45 minutes on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Subs.com and sponsored by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien.